Congressman and Philippine presidential son Sandro Marcos cites personal reasons for taking the lead in signing the impeachment complaint against Vice President Duterte. The congressman's colleagues meanwhile slammed the vice president's dismissive reaction to her impeachment. RG Cruz has this story.
Presidential son, Ilocos Norte 1st District Representative Sandro Marcos has rejected allegations support for the impeachment complaint against Vice President Sara Duterte came with financial incentives. The House Senior Deputy Majority Leader denies money was offered or that he spearheaded the signing of the articles of impeachment, but he notes it should not be surprising that he was the first to sign the complaint.
Alangan naman kung sasabihin ng tao na gusto nilang huhukayin yung lolo mo at itapon yung katawan sa West Philippine Sea. Sasabihin niya gusto niyang patayin ang Pangulo at ang First Lady na ang aking magulang at gusto niyang patayin ang Speaker. Ba't naman nagugulat ang tao na pipirma ako dyan? Nagtataka na nga ako kung bakit nagulat yung tao.
While there is overwhelming support from House lawmakers to move the impeachment process forward, senators may not be on the same page. Senator Joel Villanueva points out not one senator moved to prioritize the impeachment complaint before adjourning last Wednesday.
Walang binanggit sa plenaryo, ni isang senador kahapon o kamakalawa ay walang nagsabing ito ay importante at ito ay dapat i-prioritize ng Senado. Not one. But if the President asks for it, why not? I will comply willingly. Pero yun nga po not one.
Some pro-impeachment groups argue President Marcos Jr. on his own can call for a special session to tackle the impeachment. But the President said it's up to the Senate to ask for it. Senate Minority Leader Aquilino Pimentel III wants to convene earlier than June, and if ever a special session is called, other priority bills may be tackled to make it more meaningful. But for Villanueva, a lot of variables need to be considered, including mustering a quorum. The senator also underscored the importance of adhering to the proper process.
Now, you look at the history of impeachment trials in this country. Walang binigay sa Senado na kung saan the next day magkakaroon kayong trial. Facts din po na isasama natin sa isang fact na kalahati ng Senado, 12 of our colleagues will only stay as a senator. Ang mandate nila is only until June of this year. I think ang best way to look at this is magiging makatarungan ba ang trial? Magiging credible ba? At magiging transparent ba ito sa ating taong bayan?